and thanks for joining us. On 30th of October, Zambians will go to the polls to elect a new president. This is following the death of the sitting president, President Levi Patrick Mwanawasa, who died on the 19th of August 2008 and was buried on the 3rd of September at Embassy Park. The law of the Republic stipulates that within 90 days an election must be held. And therefore, we have 4 candidates who've already expressed their willingness, and that is by filing in their nominations successfully to become the next president of the Republic of Zambia. And these are Brigadier General Godfrey Miyanda of the Heritage Party. We have Michael Sato of the Patriotic Front. We have Mr. Hakainde Hichilema from the UPND and Mr. Rupia Banda from the MMD. The MISA Institute of Southern Africa, in conjunction with ZNBC and Frederick Herbert Stiftung, have lined up a series of programs in which you, the viewers, will be accorded a chance to really listen to the candidates and see through and see if you like what you hear. This is Race to Plot 1. And in this first, in the series, we feature the UPND president as a presidential candidate, and that is Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, and we're going to have a series of questions for him. Mr. Hichilema, it's a pleasure to have you on ZNBC TV.
Thank you very much, and greetings to the viewers, greetings to the people of Zambia.
And because your symbol is a hand, I think it would be nice to,
Thank you.
to shake hands.
You do everything with the hand.
Yes, a lot actually, a lot. All right. I think this interview, we will obviously talk about your campaign so far, how is it going, but I would like us to concentrate on the issues. I think Zambians would like to get the real issues in terms of your manifesto. What is it that you are going to do? And in the last part, I think I'll ask for a comment about a number of other issues, such as international relations and something about your family. So let's get started. I think we want to find out, first of all, it's been a marathon for you. How's been the campaign so far? Where have you been and where are you headed next?
Thank you very much, Caristo. First, I want to use this platform to remind the people of Zambia that we have a huge country, a very, very large country, 752,000 square kilometers of a beautiful countryside. And unfortunately, the countryside cannot be accessed easily. There are no roads in many of these areas, and what used to be roads 20 years ago is now almost close to a bush, or what it was before a road was cut through. So we have been all over, Caristo, and I think it's important that for the people of Zambia to understand that anybody who wants to be president of Zambia must fully understand and appreciate what Zambia is, because Zambia is not Lusaka. Zambia is not Kitwe. Zambia is not, Chipata or Monze alone, or Solwezi. Zambia is deeper places. Chavuma, Shangombo, where I was yesterday, crossing the Zambezi River at Kalongola, on a pontoon, basically a pontoon which might be somewhere in the region of 20 or more years. Very risky for our people. And going to Mwinilunga and Keleng, going to Chama. I think Zambia is a blessed country. We have everything.
All right.
But what are we doing with that everything?
All right. Well, we'll get into details of what you want to do with this rich country, potentially. We always talk about potential. But the last time you complained that you only had 55 days to campaign. This looks even shorter this time around. Does this disadvantage you in any way?
Yeah, you could define it as short, but it's not short for us, because in the 2006 elections, we had 45 days to campaign. Since the 2006 elections, we have been all over the country. We have been to places that 3 of my competitors will not reach in the remaining couple of weeks, because we have been on the campaign trail. I'm sure you're aware sometimes we're accused of campaigning long before the election. We knew that the only way we can reach out to many Zambians, who, by the way, are equal Zambians, irrespective of where they live, because there are no, lesser Zambians than others. We have been everywhere. So we utilize the period post-2006 elections to reach out to many parts of Zambia, the long distances that we talked about, the bad roads, and sometimes getting on boats. But, we have been in a situation where we are fortunate. We made a decision, a strategic decision, after the 2006 elections to travel to reach the country. And when this misfortune befell us as a country, we had already been around for long enough. I think the period we have is fine by us.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. We will shortly get into your manifesto and what you're going to do about specific areas of, sectors of this country, of the economy. But I think we just rewind a little bit because we want you to tell us who you are. We would like to know who we are going to vote for as the next president of the Republic of Zambia, if and when the people of Zambia decide that you should be the one. Let's get to know you a little better. Just refreshes us to a bit of your background in terms of your, your educational and professional background.
Well, I think I will not spend too much of the people of Zambia's time. Many of the people have already read my profile. We have put our profile out in public since the 2006 elections, but obviously I want to define myself as a Zambian citizen. That's my qualification to start with. Zambian citizen, of course born in a village, working my way through into town. I came to Lusaka first time to go to University of Zambia. And I'm very happy as a person who comes from the village. And some people are shy to say that. I think there's no reason to be shy because this country is made out of huge chunks of land that has been brought together as one unitary state. So I am a Zambian citizen born out in a village. I was not born in a hospital. I was born in a grass-thatched house. And certainly this is why we have great appreciation of Zambia and this diversity and really how we should deal with it. So we went through school, and I don't want to waste people's time that, we graduates, we've also done several other courses after undergraduate days.
You're a graduate of economics.
Yeah, absolutely, economics and business, and obviously later on we did finance, we did strategy, we did other things. Basically, I'm a change management practitioner myself. I'm, if you like, a negotiator, deal maker. And positive deals, not negative deals that Zambians have come to know because of the Nchekeleko syndrome in our country. I have other things that I've done in life, but over years I've realized that those are lesser important to me. What is more important is to make sure that I say to the people of Zambia, I'm a family man. I have a wife, one wife, only one wife, with 3 lovely children, a daughter and 2 boys. They're all still young, very young. And so really this is Hakainde, worked in Zambia, worked in the region, worked in Europe, to be specific, in the United Kingdom, worked and lived there for a number of years, in and out, and eventually decided to come back home. We have done quite a lot of issues, and many of you know that I have been serving on many, many boards in this country, premier boards, not just any sort of boards, and some of them as my own businesses with other people, some of them are businesses of other people, because that's the way it is, that you must sometimes learn the ropes on other people's businesses. But I'm a little bit fortunate because I have tended to spend more time working for myself. And this is why I want to help the people of Zambia know how to work for themselves, especially young people. And I think this is really sufficient background in terms of who I am. I'm a Christian, by the way. I'm a great believer in strong Christian family values as a basis of our society's moral fiber, which has been eroded substantially over the years. I think we want to make sure that if we're given an opportunity to run this country, we bring back strong family values anchored on Christianity. I believe that Zambia must remain a Christian country, but we must not coerce other people to become Christians. We must convert them through our missionary work. I think that's the best way of converting those that are not Christians. They must be allowed to practice their own religions. I think we cannot tamper with human rights. But that's really my beliefs. That's who I am. I think I can tell you about who I am for a full day. So
yeah, I know you. We can write a whole encyclopedia if we have to go into details. But thank you for that. Very humble background, but with education, you've reached where you are. Amazing story.